Hello everyone, welcome to the Lungleng show. Today let's look into what's going on in Meghalaya regarding the murder case, the Honeymoon murder case. It's going to be very important to just give an update on what's going on, how the case is getting concluded, and what we can expect from here. So I will show you very chilling videos now that are already resurfacing after this case. It's going to be very interesting, and it's very bone chilling videos. I'm sure you would like it, in a sense that you would like to see how videos were recorded without any intention, and later those videos came as a very useful clip for the police to identify the cases. So before that, I want to just make a clarification that yes, the murder happens in Meghalaya, so there's nothing wrong in using Meghalaya Honeymoon murder case, and that doesn't mean the people of Meghalaya did the murder. But since the murder happened in Meghalaya, committed by the three accused, including Sonam Rakhuvanshi, it's totally okay to say Meghalaya murder case because it happens in Meghalaya. Let's take an example. In 2023, I guess, when the massacre, the killing happens in Oting in Mon, in the Konyak area, we say Oting killing, and that doesn't mean the people of Oting did the killing. And also we can say Pahalgam terror attack. That doesn't mean the people of Pahalgam did a terror attack. It was from Pakistan. So let's just not be confused about it. Let's not get oversensitive with the kind of heading and headlines that people give. Of course, we need to be sensitive to the extent where if it is termed incorrectly. But when we use it, for example, Pearl Harbor attack, that doesn't mean it was that the attack was done by the US, the Americans at Pearl Harbor. It was done by the Japanese. So it's okay because it indicates the fact that that attack, the murder, the incident happens in that area, in that region. So that gives clarity and that gives a lot of objectivity to our understanding. So I will show you one very important video for you to just take a look. It's a newly resurfacing video that people have found it. And I would like to give credit to m_devsing from Instagram for this video. Here you can see three men walking up from down, and this guy is just recording video without any intention, not knowing what's gonna happen, not knowing that this video will be helpful. So this is one of the accused, and this is the second accused on the right, and that guy coming up is the third accused. See, look at him, he's not able to face the camera because he knew that one day this video can resurface and he wants to hide his face. Isn't it just chilling? And so this video was recorded as a tourist by m_devsing. I'm sure he did not know that this video will be useful someday, but he was just recording because he was also a tourist in that area when this recording was done. He was just vlogging and recording his journey and as a tourist. But I think today it has come as a very helpful video to identify the accused. I'm not saying that this is the video that has led the Meghalaya police to identify the accused, but this is also a very wonderful evidence, a solid evidence that there were three people, and these three on the right are the accused. If you want to watch that video again, you can play back and rewatch. And after that, I'll show you one video of a CCTV camera, and a CCTV captured in Meghalaya before he got murdered. Since the rain jacket that was left at the murder scene was worn by Sonam Rakhuvanshi on that day. So this is captured on CCTV camera. And this kind of information and video CCTV information comes in very handy to capture, to nab the accused and the murderers like Sonam Rakhuvanshi and the other three accused. That's one of the very interesting video clips that we are able to see. And now before we jump into other things, I want to show you their wedding time. How happy the guy was, how happy Raja Rakhuvanshi was. And let's look at this video clips. See the bride. Sonam looks very disappointed. She does not look happy at all. I'm not sure if I'm interpreting it correctly, but she looks so, pale, and she looks so dull. Definitely, it's not her wish to get married to this guy. But we don't know what actually happened that she was forced to marry this guy. So India is known for a lot of arranged marriages. So we don't know how the family affairs, but it looks like she was not happy at all with in this wedding, with this marriage program, marriage plan. Maybe that's definitely not the plan that she wanted, and not the guy, not the man that she wanted. So it looks like she's forced to marry this because she's not happy about it, and that is shown by this murder incident. And she plotted this murder incident, and he got killed, and she would be able to marry off, probably with her lover, with her boyfriend. And now I would like to show you one video again of husband of Raja Rakhuvanshi who looks so excited getting married to Sonam. Look at Raja Rakhuvanshi. Doesn't he look happy here? He looks, I find him really, really, I feel bad for him. He looks really happy to have married to this girl, not knowing something big is going to happen, not knowing a tragedy is coming over his life. All right, and also I want to show you one more video. This was captured at the police station when Sonam was under police custody. How dejected and how shattered she looked. Shattered in a sense, as someone who has done the crime, I'm sure she will be guilty 100 plus, 101%. The guilt has overtaken her here. That's how she was when she was placed in under the police custody. And I also want to show you the latest videos, two latest videos. One is the DGP Meghalaya saying what they are going to do and what they are currently doing. So let's listen to the DGP of Meghalaya, the head of the police in Meghalaya.
You all are very well aware what the latest update is. Yeah, they were brought here last week, and we got 8 days custody, police custody. Investigation is going on. A lot of the loose ends are being tied up, and we are leaving no stone unturned to ensure that the investigation is foolproof and that we do have a very solid case. We do have enough evidence, and we are hoping to complete the investigation and ensure that the case is charge-sheeted within the mandated time. That I cannot say with certainty, but most probably it will be done tomorrow.
So she said that they have solid proof and evidence to support that Raja Rakhuvanshi was killed by Sonam and her accomplices, the 3 accused men. And she is very confident, and she's very sure that this should be brought to a conclusion very soon. As a police or as an investigator, you cannot just, conclude anything easily without tying up the loose ends. And that's very important. You have to first tie up all the loose ends to make sure there is no dispute in this case. Everybody knows, we all know that this murder happened because of this Sonam and the other 3 guys. But in the government system, in the court, in the justice system, you have to have solid proof beyond doubt, beyond any loop, any holes. You have to cover all the holes, all the loose ends. And as long as there's loose ends, any lawyer, anyone can take that advantage of that loose ends and bring this matter into dispute again. So I think the Meghalaya police is trying to make sure there's no loose end here. They want to tie up everything perfectly and bring more solid evidence so that it becomes indisputable in the future. I think that's what they're trying to do. And today I want to show you, after she stated that yesterday, today Meghalaya police has gone to that same area where the murder was the crime was committed, to the same region, to the same exact location where the murder and the crime was committed. They call it reconstruction or recreation of the crime scene. It's very, very interesting in criminal justice system or in terms of investigation. Police will have to do recreation and reconstruction of the crime scene. Why is it necessary? I just looked up and I learned that police and investigators have to do the reconstruction and recreation of the crime scenes in order to better understand the sequence of events, and also to verify the witness statements. So witnesses are saying this and that, but that has to be verified by reconstructing the crime scene, like how it actually happened. It's just like an actor going there and see how these three men hit them using kukri, using dao, machete, and how Sonam came from the backside and pushed him down into the gorge, deep into the gorge, how these three men acted out. So they're going to do all this reconstruction today, and they must have definitely done by now. So it's going to be very interesting how they would come up with this information later on. And it's also the purpose of reconstruction of crime scenes is also to test the hypothesis. Police have a lot of hypotheses when you investigate. Then this could have happened this. It could be this one. It could be this one. So they keep a lot of hypotheses, and to make sure some of the hypothesis comes true. When that hypothesis comes true, it can show us that there is solid evidence that these three men and this lady killed Raja Rakhuvanshi. And also they do this reconstruction of crime scenes to gather additional evidence, and it helps them visualize the crime's dynamics, the dynamics of the crimes, like how it actually happened. And also it helps them identify inconsistencies. So today Sonam could be saying something, and the three other accused could be saying something, and the tour guide could be saying something, and the eyewitness could be saying something. So this reconstruction of crime scenes is important, is crucial in order to identify all these inconsistencies. If there is inconsistencies, then there will be a need for more research and investigation. But if there is no inconsistencies, then police will have a higher chance of saying that the evidence is solid, and this will, at the end of the day, strengthen the case for prosecution. So the end of the justice system, or the end goal of the justice system, is the ultimate goal is to prosecute the one who has committed the murder, the one who has committed the crime. So this is a short update on the Meghalaya Honeymoon murder case, and we look forward to more updates and conclusive report from the Meghalaya police very soon, and hope that justice is brought to the victim, and all kinds of justice and peace prevail in the region as well as in the country. And thankfully, and it was not expected, of course, the crime is not committed by the people of Meghalaya, regardless of how the national media had painted earlier. We should be very careful of the fact that the tribals in northeastern regions do not normally commit such kind of crimes. We are very hospitable to tourists, and I think it's a great region for everyone to visit anytime, again and again. Thanks so much for watching this, and share what you think about this, and we can have more interaction in the comment section. Thank you. Have a good day.